Alright, so I had to like do something right there so you can see the jump. And now there's that student, he's like, the badge! You beat Faulkner? I'm like, what, that blue-haired emo kid? Sure, man, I freaking whooped him. I grabbed him by the haunches and humped him. I humped him to submission. I just, sure, now he's, cutting himself probably, and I completely probably crushed his entire self-esteem, but, that's just what I do. I crush people's self-esteem, and I hump them. It's just, to stick to my rules of life, And Steve wants to learn Scary Face really badly because I keep trying to tell him no, but he keeps wanting to learn it. I'm like, no. Okay, fine. So he doesn't learn it. And sends out a SPEAROW. I'm like, scratch. And I'm like, haha, crit. So, yeah. I kill this dude. And he's like, I know what my weaknesses are. I'm like, that's a pretty lame thing to say. I didn't say that you didn't know what your weaknesses are. I mean, they're like what? Rock, ice, electric. That's probably about it, I think. But, yeah, just a second. Sorry there. And here's this dude over here who's exploring the cave. And he's like, oh, what a surprise. And it's a hiker, Daniel. And this is another, just kind of a question I'm wanting to ask y'all. Alright, so you know what a hiker is, right? Just someone who just hikes around mountains and trails. And you know what a spelunker is, which is basically a dude who explores caves. Now, so, since you really can't hike through a cave, you can really only, like, spelunk through it, because, that's what you call going through a cave, a spelunker, or to spelunk. So, shouldn't these hikers be called, like, Spelunker Daniel, and Spelunker Mikey, or whatever? And all the guys should be called hikers if they're, like, on the outside? I just never really got that, Yeah, this fire breather dude, I don't remember him being so fat. I mean, look at him. He's like, so, I don't know. They have an obsession with fat people, really. Whatever. So here's a great ball, and I know there's another fire breather over there with a Volprix, and an item over there, and a secret item, but, you know what? I'm just too lazy to go over there, because I'm tired of all these random encounters. So, yeah, apparently there's this dude who's dressed up. What in heaven's name is he wearing? It's like a mix between, like, Charizard and a Scizor. I don't really... Or maybe it's a Larvitar. I don't know. He's got a Slowpoke, and Bullet Seed's doing jack, especially after the growl. So, I'm just gonna send Steven to bite it to death. Just gnaw its face off. Maybe take off its tail and we can sell it for millions of dollars. I'm surprised no one has ever even thought about that. Whatever, so, there's one encounter, but I'm like, screw it. This video's way too long anyway, so I'm gonna have to cut that out. So I found this awakening. I guess I'll come in handy, like, once randomly. And, here's a black and pink berry juxtaposed next to each other. Very nice, Nintendo. Going for some English terms. So I pick up the punk and blunk apricorn things, and I'll just put them in my box for them to rust until I feed them to my Pokemon in smoothies. So now here's an actual hiker, not those other spelunkers I was talking about. Anthony, what a nice guy. So, here's a Geodude, surprise, surprise, and I'm gonna Bullet Seed, and I'll get the 3-hit and kill it. Now, okay, even though this guy may be kind of wimpy, I will give him credit. His Machop is tough. I mean, look at all these shots. He is taking streams of bullets right to the balls, and look at him, unfazed. He's just hands on his hips, smiling, man. Look at it. He's just taking all this. Man. And then he finally dies, or faints, from the pain of just rapid succession of hitting to the balls. So this dude's like, hey, you want to trade phone numbers? I'm like, no. And then he's like, I'm so sad I may seclude myself in the mountain. I'm like, good gosh, Nintendo. What the heck? Is everyone in this game have to be an emo freak? And look at a guy dressed in black. If he's emo, I'm gonna... man, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, Pokemon's just a game of emo kids and animals killing each other. Alright, rate, comment, subscribe, all that junk. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.